Rico said they better buckle up, and he wasn't lying, and they was not prepared. They was not buckled up. Yeah, that was just a bad game. But like I said, again, you never know with them, bro. Like you never know. Right now, they in that funky little, that area where it's like they're a good team, but they just don't put it all together all the time. So you can lose to bad teams. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it's personnel or coaching. I saw that was the big question. Is it the personnel or is it the coaching? Um, if I had to pick, I honestly couldn't pick one. I would have to say both. I do think on the coaching aspect, you gotta coach to the players you have. You have to put the players that you have in the proper position. And if the ones that you have starting are not able to do the scheme or do it consistently, then you have to look at possibly bringing somebody else in, or first, before even doing that, seeing if it's people like on practice squad or backup guys. If you started them, would they be able to do better? But if they keep going at this rate, they will waste Dak's MVP year because I believe this is another season like that 2023 season where he was the runner up. Um, George Pickens showed up, stepped up. They moving him around a lot, kind of like they do with CD. So CD should be back this week against Washington, and Turpin should be back. So it should be fun seeing those players back together. Um, I saw somewhere they was like Jerry didn't talk after the game, and usually when that happens, at least from my experience, somebody's either getting fired, which they don't really. I mean, after 6 games, I don't feel like you're gonna fire your defensive coordinator. Um, and I think that's just mainly because we've had a lot of seasons start off kind of crappy. Shoot, I think even 2023 started off weird. After the bye week, they changed some things, and it was up from there basically. And I think I mean we've had a few 12-5 seasons, so I feel like obviously this year not going to be 12-5 just because of that one tie, but if we can win the division and say like what 11-5-1 or something, 12-4-1 hopefully, but you know they can still get to the playoffs. They can still win it all. Again, the main goal is just to get to the dance, and from there, anything can happen. Again, just like good teams losing to bad teams, like it's any given Sunday. So, yeah, it is what it is. But I think why Jerry didn't talk is because, like I would say there was two things. So either somebody's getting fired, which I don't see happening, but then two, they on the phone working out some trades and stuff. I saw something today where they was looking at Trey Henderson or Hendrickson, something like that. I think he played for Chicago or the Bengals. I want to say Chicago though, but anyway, defensive lineman. I think in the 6 games he got 4 sacks right now. Um, so we'll see. I definitely know they're gonna try that first. Though they're gonna try to not really spend no money on defense because they gonna we got 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years. So I definitely think they're gonna draft defensive players next year and the year after. But I do think they're gonna bring in some veterans that can hopefully get the job done, just like Kenny Clark is doing. Yeah, so they're gonna bring in some more veterans like that to hopefully just get us through this season and through the playoffs, and hopefully get to the end goal, which again, everybody in the league is good. Every team is still a professional team, so it is what it is. Let's see, and even really in all the games you had that you've lost, you really had a chance to win. I think outside of Chicago, that was the only game that really just got away from you. I think all of the other games, I think they've only lost by 3 points or so. So, yeah, you definitely had a chance to win all of them. Again, just defense getting a few more stops or a few more um, turnovers or anything. Just like maybe two or three more plays each game that you lost, and I think you could have won it. Right now, the defense is like 31st out of 32 teams, obviously. We don't even need them to be top five, not even really top 10 for real. Like, if they can just be middle of the pack, 15 through like 20, that's at this point, that's good enough. The offense gonna score and do the rest. Just make big plays and get stops when necessary and try to hold teams to at least 20 points. And, you know, but anyway, because I got some notes right here. Let me see. Then also, like I said, just I think this team is going to be a heavy defensive draft the next 2 years. Because a lot of these players, honestly, that's playing right now is not even going to be on this team next year. Like, I don't feel like, well, I know Malik Hooker won't be here. Donovan Wilson won't be here. Kenneth Murray won't be here. Um, Sanborn won't be here. A lot of these guys won't be here, so they really about to clean house. And I think your offense is pretty locked up for the next few years. A lot of the contracts they did in the offseason was offensive contracts. So I definitely think we're kind of set on that end. Obviously, they need to bring George Pickens back, and I think they will. It don't make no sense not to. And again, you freed up the cap space, getting rid of Micah. So why not have two receivers? You know, getting paid good money for the next 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah. Anyway, we play Washington this week. Washington is a good team. They got a good quarterback. I like Jaden Daniels. Um, Defense is, a Dan Quinn defense. It looks like right now they're still giving up a lot of big plays in the run game. I think they have some. I don't know if they have cornerbacks that are injured or not. I forgot just looking at the injury report. But even still, with George Pickens, C.D. Lamb's supposed to be back this week. Kavontae Turpin's supposed to be back this week. Jake Ferguson. Like, you got too many weapons. They don't have They got, even if they don't have injuries, they ain't got enough people to cover everybody. So it definitely should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. Again, every team is good, and right now the Cowboys are in that weird spot where you just like you don't know how it's gonna go. But I think when they play games the next week after losing badly to a team you wasn't supposed to lose to, then they usually come out and play pretty solid. So we shall see. Should be a good game. I'm interested in seeing. But yeah, Washington is a good team, and Jaden Daniels is a good player. So it should be a good matchup. It's a divisional game. We are at home, so it should be a good environment. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But again, I'm just a barber, so this might just be shop talk. I'll catch y'all later. For my score prediction, Dallas wins 24-17. 24-17 Cowboys. Mm. It feel wrong just saying 24 points. F it. 40-23 Cowboys win. Let's go.